Hello friends, now there is another topic from engineering mathematics 2, beta function. That is also important topic. We will understand that. Before that we already discussed the uh, definition of gamma function and properties of gamma function. Now understand that what is beta function. Beta function is a special type of integration from 0 to 1 x raised to m minus 1 1 minus x to the power n minus 1 dx, and that integration is denoted as a beta mn. So that we write beta mn is equal to 0 to 1 x raised to m minus 1 1 minus x to the power n minus 1 dx. This m and n both are positive. Fine, this is the definition of beta function. Now there is a few properties are there of this beta function, so one by one we'll understand. First property, that beta mn is equal to beta nm, that is beta function is a commutative property. Fine. Second property we have, we are converting that integral in the form of sine and cos, that is beta mn is equal to 2 times integration 0 to pi by 2 sine raised to 2m minus 1 theta cos raised to 2n minus 1 theta d theta. Fine. If I put value of 2m minus 1 is equal to p, 2n minus 1 is equal to q, then we write value of integration 0 to pi by 2 sine raised to p theta cos raised to q theta d theta, which is equal to 1 by 2 times beta p plus 1 by 2 q plus 1 by 2. Fine, this is very important property of beta function. Now third we have relation between beta and gamma function that is beta mn is equal to gamma n upon gamma m plus n. Very important is that almost in every problem we need this property, and there is an alternate definition of this beta function, that is beta mn is equal to integration from 0 to infinity x raised to m minus 1 upon 1 plus x to the power m plus n dx. This is the another definition of beta function. Fine, there are few more results are there which we need it, which we learn in a gamma function, that is gamma 1 by 2 is equal to root pi, then gamma 1 minus p is equal to pi upon sine p pi. This p lies between 0 to 1. These two properties also very important. So we'll solve some problems on this, right? Considering first problem on beta function, that is evaluate integration from 0 to 1 dx upon cube root of 1 minus x cube. So I'll consider that given integral I is equal to 0 to 1 dx upon cube root of 1 minus x cube. So we have to use the definition of beta function. I will put, or first simplifying it, 0 to 1, it is nothing but 1 minus x cube raised to minus 1 by 3 dx. Fine. Now we are putting that x cube is equal to t, as definition of beta function contains 1 minus x or 1 minus some another variable. So we are just replacing that x cube is equal to t. From this we write the value of x as a t raised to 1 by 3 dx is equal to 1 by 3 t raised to minus 2 by 3 dt, and limit of the integration become, this is x corresponding to 0 and 1. If I put this 0 here, t becomes 0. If I put x is equal to 1, t become 1, and given integral become I is equal to 0 to 1. X is replaced by x cube is replaced by t, so 1 minus t raised to minus 1 by 3. Fine. dx is replaced by 1 by 3 t raised to minus 2 by 3 dt. Fine. Now there is a definition of beta function, that is beta mn is equal to integration 0 to 1 x raised to m minus 1 1 minus x raised to n minus 1 dx, and which can be written as beta m plus 1 n plus 1, which is equal to 0 to 1 x raised to m 1 minus x raised to n dx. So we are mostly using this one. So the value of this integral I is equal to 1 by 3 beta minus 1 by 3 plus 1 minus 2 by 3 plus 1, and this is equal to 1 by 3 beta 2 by 3 1 by 3. So by the relation between beta and gamma function, we write it as a gamma 2 by 3 gamma 1 by 3 upon addition, that is 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3. Further simplifying it, 1 by 3. Now this gamma 2 by 3 can be written as, I'm just rewriting this as a gamma 1 minus 1 by 3. Fine. 1 minus 1 by 3 is nothing but gamma 2 by 3, and this become 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 by 3 is 1, gamma 1. This is equal to, now by the property of that gamma function, that is gamma p, gamma 1 minus p is equal to pi upon sine p pi. So here p is equal to 1 by 3 and value of this gamma 1 is 1, so this is equal to 1 by 3 gamma 1 is 1, so pi upon sine p pi, p is 1 by 3, so 1 by 3 pi, and value of sine pi by 3 is, that is sine 60 is root 3 upon 2, this is equal to pi upon 3 times root 3 upon 2. Simplifying it, we write 2 pi upon 2 root 3, value of that given integration. Now considering one more problem on beta function, that is evaluate 0 to 1 by 2 x cube 1 minus 4x square to the power 1 by 2 dx. Fine. I am considering that I is equal to that given integral, that is 0 to 1 by 2 x cube 1 minus 4x square raised to 1 by 2 dx. Now in the same way we are just putting this 4x square is equal to t, and value of x is equal to root t upon 2, differentiating it, so implies that dx is equal to differentiation of root t is 1 upon 2 root t dt, that is dx is equal to 1 by 4 t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt, and limit of the integration become x corresponding to 0 1 by 2. If I put x is equal to 0, 4 into 0 is 0, t becomes 0. If I put upper limit 1 by 2 here, 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4, 4 get cancelled, so value of t become 1. So I is equal to integration 0 to 1 x cube, so this x is replaced by root t upon 2, and its cube is there. Fine. 1 minus 4x square is t, so t is there, 1 by 2 dx is 1 by 4 t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt. This is equal to cube of 2 is 8, 8 into 4 is a 32, taking outside, integration 0 to 1, so it become t raised to 1 by 2, that is 3 by 2, 1 minus t raised to 1 by 2 t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt. Product of this by laws of indices, 1 upon 32 as it is, 0 to 1, so t raised to 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2, 1 minus t raised to 1 by 2 dt. This is equal to 1 upon 32, 0 to 1, base is the same, so 3 minus 1 is a 2, 2 upon 2 is 1, so t raised to 1, 1 minus t raised to 1 by 2 dt. So here value of this integration is 1 upon 32 beta 1 plus 1, 1 by 2 plus 1, that is 1 upon 32 beta 2, 3 by 2. Fine. Now relation between beta and gamma, we write it as a 1 upon 32 gamma 2 gamma 3 by 2 upon gamma 2 plus 3 by 2, so which will be equal to 1 upon 32 gamma 2 is 1 factorial, and it become reduction formula for gamma 1 by 2 gamma 1 by 2 upon, it become 4 plus 3 is 7 by 2, applying reduction formula for this. Fine. 2 into 32 is 1 upon 64 gamma 1 by 2 is a root pi upon, applying reduction, so 5 by 2, 3 by 2, 1 by 2 gamma 1 by 2. Gamma 1 by 3, 1 by 2 is become root pi, so 1 upon, now simplifying it, 2 2 this 8 and 64, 8 ones are and 8 8 is a 64, this get cancelled, so 8 into 5 is a 40, 40 into 3 is a 120, so 1 upon 120 root pi as it is, and this become root pi, this get cancelled, and value of that integral become 1 upon 120. Now considering one more problem, so evaluate integration from 0 to infinity dx upon 1 plus x to the power 4. Now considering I is equal to that integral, so therefore first we are converting it into the form of sine and cos, because we cannot directly use the definition of beta function, because 1 plus x raised to 4 is there. If there is a 1 minus x raised to 4 is there, then there is a possibility of using of that definition of beta function. Now I will use the substitution for this. I will just put x square is equal to tan theta. Keep this in mind that 1 plus x is there, then in such a case we always replace, or x raised to star is there, we always replace x raised to star is equal to tan square theta, and 1 minus x raised to star, then in such a case we are replacing x raised to star is equal to sin square theta or cos square theta. Fine. Here also you can put, substitute that tan square theta or cot square theta. Now by putting x square is equal to tan theta, it become x is equal to root of tan theta, and differentiating this 1 upon value of dx is equal to 1 upon 2 root tan theta, differentiation of tan is a sec square theta d theta, and value limit of the integration become, this is x corresponding theta 0 and infinity. If I put x is equal to 0, tan theta is equal to 0, so tan inverse 0 is there. Infinity, if I put infinity, tan inverse infinity is a pi by 2, so therefore integral I is equal to 0 to pi by 2. Fine. 1 upon this x raised to 4 is x square whole square, that is 1 plus tan square theta is there. Fine. Dx is equal to 1 upon 2 times root tan theta into sec square theta d theta is there. Now 1 plus tan square is a sec square, so 1 upon 0 to pi by 2, 1 upon sec square theta, 1 upon 2 times root of tan theta into sec square theta d theta. Sec square get cancelled. Tan is a sine upon cos, so which will be equal to 1 upon 2 integration 0 to pi by 2. Fine. root of cos theta upon root of sin theta d theta, that is 1 by 2, 0 to pi by 2. This become sin raised to minus 1 by 2 theta cos raised to 1 by 2 theta d theta. Now we already have the property of beta function, and hence we write the value of this integral as a 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 beta minus 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 2, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, and which is equal to 1 by 4 beta. So 1 by 4 and it become 3 by 4. Relation between beta and gamma, we write it as a, so it become 1 by 4 gamma 1 by 4 gamma 3 by 4 upon gamma 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4. Therefore 1 by 4 again I am replacing this gamma 3 by 4 as a gamma 1 minus 1 by 4 upon 1 plus 3 is 4 upon 4 is gamma 1, and value of p here is 1 by 4, hence value of this product of gamma function is 1 by 4. Value of gamma 1 is 1 pi upon sine pi upon 4, which will be equal to 1 by 4 sine pi by 4, that is sine 45. It become 1 upon root 2. This will be equal to root 2 pi upon 4. Fine. You can rationalize this root 2 or you can keep that as it is. Considering another problem, show that integration from 0 to pi by 2 tan raised to nx dx is equal to pi upon 2 times sec n pi upon 2. So for that I am considering LHS is equal to 0 to pi by 2 tan raised to nx dx, which is equal to integration 0 to pi by 2. Tan is a sine upon cos, so sine raised to nx upon cos raised to nx dx, which is equal to integration 0 to pi by 2 sine raised to nx cos raised to minus nx dx. Value of this integral is 1 by 2 beta n plus 1 by 2 minus n plus 1 by 2, which is equal to 1 by 2, and we have the relation between beta and gamma. We write it as a n plus 1 by 2 minus n plus 1 by 2 divided by addition n plus 1 by 2 plus minus n plus 1 upon 2, which is equal to 1 by 2 gamma n plus 1 upon 2, this quantity as it is, and this can be written as 1 minus n plus 1 upon 2 whole divided by, denominator is same, so addition, plus n minus n get cancel, and 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 upon 2 is a 1, so gamma 1 is there, which is equal to gamma n is 1 we already have, and here value of p is n plus 1 upon 2, so which will be equal to 1 by 2, this become pi upon sine n plus 1 upon 2 pi, fine, which is equal to 1 by 2 pi upon multiplying by pi, we write sine pi by 2 plus n pi by 2. So sine pi by 2 plus theta is cos theta, we already have, so 1 upon 2 pi upon it become cos n pi by 2, which is equal to pi by 2 as it is, this pi by 2, 1 upon cos is a sec n pi by 2, and this is equal to RHS.